Petrus Torres from Broome, WA, Jabba Jabba and Guniandi, and I run Wawili Sound Solutions. Most people in professional sound industries across the, hundreds of different types of disciplines, a lot of them start off as musicians. And so that was myself when I was a young fellow. I was mucking around, and then I got some recording gear just to do some, recording for myself. And I fell in love more with the gear than I did the music. Now predominantly I'm doing sound effects, dialogue editing, Foley, mastering for film and mixing for film. And so that's kind of my little niche. This is my ADR booth and my little tracking room, which is where we do most of our recordings. And this has been, tuned for vocal. This red grant was put in front of me, and then so when I started reading about the document, it actually tells you on the website and stuff like that there where you can seek help and stuff like that. I got so far by myself, and then I went into KDC and I sat down and I said, just put some eyes over this. They definitely helped me in understanding what the criterias were and stuff like that. We came up with a project, and we came up with the budget based on, one, it's our ability to be able to acquit on it for all of its virtues, not just financially. So, can we muster the capital? Can we execute on schedule? All of these kind of things. So far, we've bought some speakers. So that about 18 grand in speakers landed in Broome. And so they're professional monitors, and so that allows us to work at the calibre of other studios across Australia in terms of reference sound. And we've got a studio interface, and so that's audio coming into the digital world and then also back out into the speakers. And the rest is actually designing the room. And so we're working with an acoustician in Canada to design the room, and then of course we work with local contractors in Broome to do, electrical work, air conditioning, the floors, and so that was a massive undertaking. Yeah, and so like the Kimberleys is, historically very rich in music and theatre and the arts, and there's something about walking into an artistic space that creates a setting for the artist, but it's also providing a service to people in the region. And not only that, but the great thing about having these services here is that we can import contracts from around Australia back to Broome, and so we're able to share the wealth that comes out of the film industry and audio industry back into the local community. It's special. So yeah. In 6 months, we hope to turn the key on the new facility and look what the new relationship looks like. We're bringing Mark on board and what he can offer Broome and the film industry through. This is Australia's only Indigenous sound post facility, and so we're looking at what Mark can bring in terms of importing contracts from around Australia, because he's in every room that matters. My message to people out there, if you're considering going for the Red Grant, is have a go, and even if you're not successful, have a go again. And pick a project that that you can acquit on. What's going to make the biggest difference, and that's in your ability to acquit and service. Definitely have a go at it, and if you're not successful, just have another go.